Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How are y'all doing? I hope you have had a great day if you're joining me on the live stream. And if you are on the replay, what is up? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. And today is going to be a wild ride. So I want to prepare y'all. Before I get into it, let me run my disclaimer and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. I just joined Blue Sky today too. So if you want to follow me over there, Erin Bees. Try to make it simple for everybody. Thank you guys for the compliments. Let's talk about the makeup real quick. Not sponsored, not an affiliate thing, but the eyeshadow is from Adriana Nicole Cosmetics. I was just chatting with her on her TikTok live for a second. I was like, hey, I'm getting ready to talk about your eyeshadow on my YouTube stream. So this is the color called Celestial. And I don't know if you can tell, but it is kind of like a raisin kind of color, but it's got some orange and some green. So I thought it would be a good compliment to a green shirt. So that is that. I do have an affiliate code for Queen Cosmetics. This is the color Muse, and that's what I'm wearing currently. And if you would like to grab this color, you can go to queencosmetics.store and put my name in, Erin Bees. I do make a small commission if you decide to grab anything from that brand, and I appreciate y'all. Let's have out of a situation that is clearly unethical tonight, let's try to have some fun together. Can we do that? I think we can. And if you have not already, if you would like the stream, that would be amazing. And if you'd like to get in here and comment, just click the subscribe button. It's a lot of fun in here, I'm hearing. So yeah, member for 4 months. Thank you so much, Lisa. 4 months here, debunking the fluffery. Hey, Chris, member for 9 months. Hello. Hi, how are you? I appreciate you guys so much. And what is up, DC? 30 months, ma'am. 30 months. That's wild. I appreciate y'all. Whoa. And on a Young Living stream too. The stars aligned. Glad to be here. By the way, Melaleuca's an MLM, in our opinion, allegedly. RIP. I have to say it like DC says it. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, I do want to give some content warnings on this, in this video in particular. This is a pharmacist, and there is going to be talk about weight. There's going to be talk about weight loss, mention of, Ozempic and Wegovy and those types of things, and really horrible manipulation of science for greed, I feel like. So if you're not prepared to hear some of that, maybe skip this live, because it is pretty gross. It's really gross. It's really bad. So I just want to prepare you guys for that. Also, Nikki K, member for 17 months. Wow, it's been a while. It has. Time flies when you're having fun, And also, 17 months, K Marie. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate you. Agree with this completely. I think they should have their license revoked. Yes. Content warning, fluffery, pseudo fluffery, manipulation fluffery, all. Yeah, nailed it. So I just want to prepare you guys because it's pretty atrocious. So it's about an hour long. The first 5 minutes, I'm not going to show you the whole first 5 minutes, but there's technical difficulties and it's a wild ride. So we're going to watch a little bit of it, and then I'm going to fast forward because we don't need to see all that. Also, technical difficulties. Yeah, we know her well, especially on my channel. Anyways, let's get to it. As always, drop your commentary below, and thanks for being here.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Welcome. All right, you guys. Yes, you are here. Welcome. I'm Susan Hyde, and I am going to kick us off. I just want to welcome you to this Zoom call where we are going to fill your mind with a lot of wonderful information. You're going to hear some testimonies from people, and you are going to probably leave this call with your jaw kind of like, what? So
Yeah, probably, but not for the reasons that these MLM people want you. Not for the reasons they want. I guess I should say it that way.
goal is to really give you some solid information and to help empower you. That truly is the bottom line goal, is to empower you in the decisions that you make for your health. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and do this, share my screen thing.
Let me just say, I don't know who this is. No idea. I know she introduced her, but I haven't done a ton of Young Living videos. So this isn't a comp plan video. This isn't, the things that I normally really love to dive into. I'm sure at some point we'll talk about the income disclosure statement, but I don't need to know who this person is. This was posted on YouTube. Shout out to the individual that shared it with me. Thank you so much. And if you guys have something that you want me to see, you can go to my website, erinbees.com. Avery Jo crafted that website for all of us. I appreciate her so much. If you need a website, check her out. And yeah, so erinbees.com, you can submit Zoom links, you can submit files, all kinds of stuff. I do have merch on that website if you're interested in that. And if you guys want, we could do some kind of a, I don't know, Black Friday something. If you've been wanting to get a piece of merch or something like that, just let me know. And yeah.
So hopefully, all right. Does everybody see a video here? Hopefully.
I absolutely will.
I don't have a chat open. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, it might work for me. Okay, good. So let me go ahead and start playing this video I had done earlier today with Liz. She couldn't join us right off here during the call, but we did this video with her. So I'm going to play this.
Oh my God, Lindsay. Okay, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Congratulations to the new members. That is amazing. And if you're new to my channel, we play Careless Whisper. I do a shoulder smolder. We have some fun, and it kind of breaks the ice a little bit or provides us a little bit of a break if something that we're watching is a little too intense. So if you'd like to become a member, click the little join button, or you can go to the video description and there should be a link there for you to check out. But in the meantime, Lindsay G, thank you so much for this, and welcome new members. My back is a little sore, so I'm a little more stiff than I normally am, but thank you so much, and welcome to the new members. Welcome, Coconuts, Alexis, Stephanie, Carrie, and Maya, and thank you, DC, for doing that.
Guys, I am so excited to be chatting with Liz James, and I need to tell you a little bit about Liz because this is going to give her quite a bit of credibility today.
The weird part about this is she is showing a video where she's talking, but she's in the upper right of the screen and she's not talking because she's playing her own video. And it's a little awkward. Full screen, we don't know her.
As we chat. So not only is Liz
I hope everybody that's been impacted by that bomb cyclone, I hope you guys are okay. Because I have heard several people have lost power, and I hope I hope you guys are okay. Stay safe.
She's been a pharmacist since 1991. She's a certified health coach. She's an author.
Certified through who? Through whom? Who certified her? What kind of health coaching are we talking about? I mean, let's get real specific because the details matter, Lindsay G, member for 13 months. It's the RBF in front of 9,000 oil bottles for me. Look at the oil bottles. Hold on. Let me make it a little bigger. Look at that. Front loading. We know her well. It's wild.
Of 2 books. She has been a member of Young Living and using their products for 11 years. She's also...
Do you guys want it like this, or would you prefer it like this? Let me know in the comments. Zoomed in or zoomed out.
a founder of a medical freedom
Oh my
not-for-profit.
God.
Like, okay, she has no spare time. Here's the stuff I really love about her. She is married and she lives on an organic farm. She has dairy cows. She hand
You
milks.
do.
She literally
Hand milk.
lives the talk that she walks. So walks the talk. That's what it is. So anyway, welcome, Liz. I'm so excited to hear what you have to share today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is a topic broadly and narrowly that is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know for me, this whole concept.
Oh, I should also tell you the title of this of her video. Hold on, I have to tell you guys the title. Because it's just not going to do it justice. Hold on one second. Okay. It is called Young Living. Hold on. I don't want to mess this up. It is called How to Support Your Body to Produce GLP-1 Naturally. Yeah, you heard that right. You heard that right. Apparently, Young Living's products are going to help us do that, allegedly. By the way, that's sarcasm. We know that that's not true, because if that were true, they wouldn't just be hopping on, the GLP-1 train and saying, oh, see, our products do that too. Because that's what all these MLM companies are doing. Oh, by the way, ours does that too. You notice them all starting to talk about it. Oh, you don't need the shot. You don't need this. You don't need that. Just take our product. How come you guys weren't mentioning that it did this allegedly, prior to GLP-1s hitting the market? GLP-1 medications, I should say. How come now all of a sudden it's this marketing term that MLMs are trying to say they have an all-natural GLP-1? You don't need the shot. Stop it. It's embarrassing. And this video is embarrassing as well.
Concept of this GLP-1, I think
Right.
as somebody, I kind of understand it a little bit, but I really don't. So I would love to hear from your perspective.
This is where the technical difficulties come in.
Okay, you guys. So the video is working, but the video is, so we've got several different things. So I did enlarge it. So the sound is there. I'm going to try this again and hopefully it works. I did enlarge the screen. So let me go ahead and try this again. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm really.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward because technical difficulties. So
I'm sorry, you guys. I am definitely
You're doing great.
Not an expert. Okay, so everybody can see the screen with the image here, and I'll just play it and then we'll see if this is a better fit. So sorry. Excited to hear what you have to share.
Yeah, that's
today.
perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is a topic broadly and narrowly that is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, well, I know for me,
it's near and dear to your heart because you're trying to financially gain off of fear-mongering people to use medication prescribed by their doctor.
This whole concept of this GLP-1, I think as somebody, I kind of understand it a little bit, but I really don't. So
I mean, it's not a concept. It's science. What?
I would love to hear from your perspective. What are they? What is the hype?
This right here.
What does it mean for consumers right now?
Okay, so a GLP-1 agonist is well, I'm not going to use drug names, but we've all heard about them, the shots that you lose weight.
Why aren't you going to use drug names? Why not call it what it is? Things like Ozempic, Wegovy, things of that nature. Why can't you say that? Because, I mean, she's about to say a whole lot of things that I think are extremely problematic, but she's going to draw the line at, oh, I'm not going to say, the drug names. Why not?
Just like that, right? They are approved for type 2 diabetes and obesity, but they are not approved by the FDA for casual weight loss. So technically they're being used off-label, and nothing is wrong with off-label use because we use drugs off-label all the time, and that's okay. However, when you hear a lot of hype, my spidey senses radar.
Listen, my spidey senses are saying that you are just doing this because you're trying to capitalize on people not taking the GLP-1 medications prescribed by their doctors and trying to say that you have a natural one. I know that that's where this is going. I know that's why we're here. I know that's why you did this Zoom. I know that's why you're throwing around that you're a pharmacist and you're a certified health coach. What does that even mean? This is embarrassing and it's disgusting. And this person should be reported, in my opinion.
Right. Way up. Like, okay, what is going on here? A GLP-1 triggers insulin release from the pancreas. Okay. Insulin puts glucose into the cells, which are then used for energy. If glucose isn't going into the cells, then blood sugar goes up. Right? Okay. GLP-1s also block glucagon secretion, and glucagon is a hormone that the body uses to raise blood sugar levels when necessary. So it keeps it down that way too. It also slows digestion down, making you feel less like eating. Now, as you can imagine, slowing digestion down, and we'll come back around to this later, is not a great thing in terms of health, of what happens to the body over time.
Right. Oh my goodness. Right.
GLP-1s cannot work by themselves.
I have no idea how much Young Living oils cost, but that is a lot of product back there. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's roughly 12 or 13 oils per shelf. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves. That's a lot of product. Yikes.
Cannot be successful by themselves without some lifestyle modification and nutrition strategies involved. You might lose some weight at first, but ultimately it will be minimally effective.
So
Okay.
basically, it seems like what I've heard is kind of like when you start using
What you've heard. Yeah. What you've heard. You are not somebody that should be speaking on this for other people. That should be a conversation between them and their doctor. And I'm going to say this probably a lot tonight. Let's remember that these people are in Young Living. And the whole reason that they are fear-mongering around GLP-1 medications is to sell some sort of a Young Living product. And the not this individual on the screen right now, but the one with all of the essential oils behind her, that is the pharmacist, the alleged pharmacist. Now, is her license current? I'm not sure. But the fact that she's throwing that around and what is the fallacy? Appeal to authority? That's essentially what she's doing here. And it's really disgusting. I am really irritated, especially lately, with people that are in the medical field in some way, shape, or form that are trying to shill some sort of a product that is an MLM proprietary blend and is telling people, oh, it's going to cure your diabetes. By the way, Unicity, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I was doing some research yesterday for a Unicity video that is coming. I'm going to do probably a mini dive type video because of the information that I found. So if you see something on TikTok, feel free to send it my way. You can submit that through my website, erinbees.com. But I am doing a Unicity video. There have been several people that have been asking me about it. They're claiming that you can basically cure diabetes. Yeah, it's atrocious. So I'm really irritated, especially lately, with people in the medical field that are using their medical license and education saying, oh, this proprietary blend is going to do something. It's going to cure something. That's disgusting. I don't know how these people are in the medical community. I have no idea. It makes no sense because half of them that I have seen are not really for medicine. So what are they doing there? I don't get it.
This as a method, it's really hard. It's like you have to stay on it for it to be effective. Is that an accurate?
Yeah. And from what I've seen and read is if you don't stay on it, you just gain back what you've lost. And it's an expensive proposition as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Like you're on the merry-go-round, right? When you think you're about to get off, and then no, that's not.
Yeah, well, and it's and I always find where people's priorities are kind of financially interesting because I mean some of these things are costing like $1,000, $1,200 a month, and you can do a lot with that money, right? You can do a gym membership, healthy supplements.
She's a pharmacist.
Coaching. You can even get counseling because a lot of this there are deep emotional ties going on too. So, and those all address root causes as opposed to fixing the symptom of the actual problem, right?
And this is a conversation that should be happening between somebody and their medical team, not a distributor in a multi-level marketing company that is trying to sell you and recruit you into a product-based pyramid scheme, in my opinion. One that statistically has been shown time and time again, especially through the FTC, that over 99% of people lose money or don't make any at all. I feel like let's take a break because you know what time it is. If you're new to my channel, I do a little ASMR moment. I'm a huge fan of Dr. Pepper Zero and Diet Dr. Pepper. This is my favorite. Strawberries and cream. Oh, that's a little ASMR. But anyways, I open this next to the mic. You rate it 1 through 10. And if you're a member, you have a bubbles emote that you can have some fun with. So if you are not into ASMR or you're sensitive about it for whatever reason, just know I'll wave my hand when I'm done and we can move on. But this is a nice like palate cleanser. And I've been waiting to have this because I only have one a day usually. So I save it for our lives, you know? Okay, here we go. Is she going to be crispy? I hope so. I mean, I feel like that was pretty crispy on my end. How about y'all? Oh my God, that is the best flavor ever. Not sponsored, but I would like to be Dr. Pepper. Thank you. Please and thank you. 11. Yeah, I feel like that was really crispy. I got bubbles on my face. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm done. Okay, let's keep it going.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
interesting, like in like the weight loss like span. If I think about, the last 30, 40 years, like see, there's always something, right, that comes from big pharma. So yeah.
I could say the same thing about multi-level marketing companies. There's always something that's coming from multi-level marketing companies that's trying to prey on people's fears or prey on people so desperate to find a solution so that they can just get through their freaking day. And you're going to take that and you're going to prey on those people and give them false hope that a proprietary blend is going to solve their problems and do their dishes and laundry at the same time. I could say the same thing about multi-level marketing companies.
Yeah, there is. And, having been a pharmacist since 91, I've seen several weight loss trends come through, both prescription and non-prescription. The prescription ones, I've seen a couple, well, actually a handful that have come through and then been pulled off the market. There's actually been 25 weight loss medications pulled off the market in about the last 40 years. Wow. And some of those have caused some very significant health problems and ended up in lawsuits too. Yeah. And again, some of those were off-label uses where the studies just weren't done, but people said, hey, this works, and just ran with it.
Oh, and please do go on about the studies that multi-level marketing companies use to claim that their products, help with anything. Please do tell us about that. Since you're so clear on studies and you're a pharmacist, please give us, the Carfax on all of that. Let's talk about the income disclosure statement. Oh, they don't exist, the studies on the products? No. Or you could be make wellness and use these random studies that are not on their product. Actually, I could give several examples of companies that have done that. But Make Wellness is just kind of the current pie in the face MLM launch, in my opinion. Justin Prince, you should be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you.
So that's a problem. And I say this in love, and I've said it behind the counter. People come up to me all the time is like,
I'm sorry. You've said things to people behind the counter that told them not to take the medication that their doctor prescribed to them? Does their doctor know that? I didn't think you were allowed to do that. I know that a pharmacist, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but from what I understand, wouldn't a pharmacist just answer your questions about the products, not give you advice on whether you should or should not take a product? I feel like that's kind of out of the scope of practice. Am I off on that one, or that seems a little odd to me? That seems a little, I don't know, that makes me kind of uncomfortable. And you're mentioning that on this video that's weird.
does this weight loss drug work? And my from the heart answer to that is, if there was a weight loss drug that actually worked long term, there would not be any people suffering with weight issues.
Right. Yeah.
What are you laughing about? What are they laughing about? Oh, I hate this.
And
okay, thanks, Chelsea.
It's just the truth. I mean, it's always going to come back around to diet, lifestyle, sleep, emotional, and spiritual health.
Yeah.
And physiological. What if somebody, and I mentioned this earlier on my members only live stream, where we make the thumbnail, we preview a little bit of what I'm going to react to. And what I did last night, as a matter of fact, is I recorded a video that's going to be edited while they were all on there. So that was pretty fun. So if you want to become a member, those are some things that I'm going to be doing in the future. But what I mentioned on the members only live stream is there are things that come to mind that require medication in order to normalize your body and how it functions. For example, if your thyroid is not functioning properly, if you're hypo, you have to take medication. So this pharmacist is not mentioning any of those things. It's very generic. It's very broad. And just counting calories and working out is not going to work for everybody. And also, the villainizing of big pharma is wild to me, considering she's a pharmacist. But two, I also think about like insulin. Do you not agree with that too? Because that's wild. I don't know. Do we have a pharmacist in the chat? Is Eloise here? Oh man, I hate this so much. I just feel like that is such an overreach, and Hashimoto, gang in the chat. I see y'all.
Exactly.
Always going to come back to that.
So as a pharmacist too,
I hate
do
so
you
much.
do you feel like people are being told the risks with this, well, with many different drugs, right? But I mean,
Are you telling them the risk of using essential oil to potentially cure and treat things that you're not allowed to be saying? Because I bet you're not.
especially right now, like I know when I shared, about this call, the messages that I got from people that had friends that have had significant health issues, having to have their gallbladder removed.
This is giving, oh, don't listen to that person that said network marketing, multi-level marketing didn't work for them because they heard it from their neighbor across the street's cousin that visited for Thanksgiving last year. That's what this is giving. Oh, don't listen to them. This is so weird.
Significant digestive issues that will not be reversible. I was in shock.
Yeah. That's true. And that's a big concern for me, because I'm a huge believer in informed consent. And informed consent is something, I'm gonna pull the definition medically and just read it verbatim.
Great.
It says, the process in which a healthcare professional educates a patient about risks, benefits, and alternatives of a given procedure or intervention. And that does not mean the commercial where you get the auctioneer voice at the very end and you can't keep up with what they just said. It doesn't mean that. It means equal time having a conversation and saying risk versus benefit.
Okay, but Lisa, can we talk about your cat picture on your profile? Because that cat looks like it's living its best life, and I'm here for that.
Is this for you? And that is up to the individual. Like once they've heard all of that, it's
Right.
certainly up to them, and it's on them to make the right choice for their best interest. But the risk versus benefit conversation is not happening. And I had one coaching client that got one shot, and literally the doctor said, "Hey, would you like to try this?" And
One coaching client. What kind of a health coach is this person? I'm going to say that so many times tonight. I just have so many questions. This seems so unethical on so many levels. I can't even.
she was like, "Well, I don't know. I'm going to think about it." The doctor left the room, came back and said, "Here's your first shot. You want me to give it to you now?" And she gave it to her right then and there in the office. And that was between our first and second coaching session. And it took months for her digestive system to come back around to that. So, you really, really do need to understand. And that kind of feeds into my major
I love when they don't mute everybody. It's my favorite.
concerns with this particular product and the off-label use of it.
Yeah,
Because there are-
share with us, because I think this is the piece that is often missing, right? The concern.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
love to hear.
the concerns are a real thing. You do end up with elevated insulin levels in the body, which can lead to acute pancreatitis, which is no laughing matter if that happens. There's also an increased risk in developing
This part right here. This part. Also, do you think these ladies have ever struggled with weight? We don't know. We don't know, but I think that's an absolute valid question.
medullary thyroid cancer within 12 to 36 months.
Pancreatitis.
There's gastroparesis, which is sometimes very hard to reverse. And that's really where the gut just shuts down. There's nausea, vomiting, the potential for nausea, vomiting, constipation, foul smelling, burping, because again, nothing's moving. It's sitting in the stomach. It has no place to go.
Yeah.
So it's going to come back up. A worsening or an accelerating of
If you have to villainize modern medicine that is prescribed by a doctor to some people, and don't get me wrong, I know our medical system definitely has its flaws, 100%. It's not perfect. Big Pharma is not perfect. That being said, if you have to villainize medicine that has been studied and is prescribed to you by a doctor in order to sell your MLM product while using the fact that you have some sort of a medical degree, you are a problem. That is embarrassing. That is disgusting, and it is unethical. Oh my God.
diabetic retinopathy. Okay. An increased risk of mood disorders like anxiety. This is because one of the ways these drugs work is the vagus nerve is downregulated. I mean, there are many of us who spend our time and our life constantly trying to help people upregulate their vagus nerve, not downregulate it, right? And you can do a lot of research on what the vagus nerve does, but that's part of the problem that we have throughout our society is downregulated vagus nerve. Acute gallbladder disease, which you had just mentioned, an increased heart rate is another one. And cosmetically, but not cosmetically, there's also something, and I'm gonna use the GLP instead of the word that's actually caused, is GLP-1 butt or GLP-1 face. And this is because this particular drug has a tendency to dissolve lean body muscle. And so you end up with kind of a sunken face through here. That is identifiable. And you also start to lose a muscle mass, especially like in your glutes, which you need to be able to move properly and to get down off, if you're down on the floor, get up off the floor.
Especially as you age, right? This is
especially
as
Getting up and down off of the floor requires much more than just your glutes. It actually requires all of your muscles, balance, and flexibility. Come on.
especially for women, right? They are
Hey, Jeter.
muscle.
And the effect that has also on your pelvic floor, which as women age, that also is another big issue too. So that's those are concerns, and for somebody, if somebody was behind the counter handing a prescription, those are things that need to be addressed.
Right.
But
yeah. So I know for me personally, and just my own health journey, being empowered, right? That is such an amazing feeling. And I feel like really in today's society, there's often, I guess, a thought process of always looking to somebody else rather than empowering ourselves. And I know you and I are going to be on the same page with this, right? Of like, how can we actually help the body in a very effective way that will bring about muscles, right? And help your body digest properly, and all of these, like kind of what you mentioned, right?
Well, Fiber called and said, we got this. We don't need your essential oils. Also, Protein called and said, nah, we're good. Hard pass. That's, come on. Along with lifting weights and bone density. And there's so many benefits to all of that. I'm waiting for this to be the pivot into, and this is why we suggest this oil, and this is why we suggest these supplements from Young Living. They're a proprietary blend. Don't worry about that. Don't just drink it 5 times a day. I'm waiting for it. We're getting closer, and I think I don't remember what point we were at from the members only live stream earlier, but I think we stopped right at the point where they were actually pivoting into selling Young Living products on this. So just brace yourselves. Why is she in 2 different places? So earlier in the day, she did this video with the pharmacist, and now she's doing her scheduled live or whatever, Zoom, with her team or something, and playing the video from her and the pharmacist earlier. So that's why. I know it's a little odd, especially because she's wearing the same shirt. That was what some of the members were saying earlier today too.
Lifestyle changes that seem to be like nobody wants to do that, but it's so empowering when we really do, because they're so effective.
They are so effective. And as you reclaim or the person reclaims their body, that empowerment, you weren't leaning in on a shot or drops or something else. You were doing the work. And there's something to be said in like building a person and who that person is and who they are as God intended them to be.
Oh my God. So let me get this straight. What you're saying is if somebody is taking a weight loss shot for whatever, that person and their doctor have discussed them taking it, which is none of your business. You're saying that that's them cheating and that that's not how God intended them to be. Are you, like you said that with your whole chest as a pharmacist? Wow.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
That was aggressive at the end. Rebecca B, member for 22 months. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Also, you still have to do the work on a GLP-1. Thank you for saying this. Come on. Like, this is right? This documentary was crazy. Oh my God. Yeah. Also, don't forget to eat. Even if you're low on spoons, it's good for your body, but it's good for your mental health too. Yes. Have your favorite snack. If you don't want to have a full meal, have your favorite snack. That's okay. And drink some water too, friends.
When you do the work, there's a sense of pride, there's a sense of confidence, and there's a sense of if I can do hard things, what else can I do?
Right.
You know?
It's so empowering.
It's so
Listen, they are twisting this in a way that is making my stomach hurt. I am a huge fan of progress when it comes to your health and wellness journey and whatever it is that you're trying to do. My coach, Susan, says, you know, muscles are the work that you get to wear. And I love that saying. I've loved that since we started working together several years ago. And I do agree that progress is really motivating. I do agree that you know, it can build confidence and all of those things. But let's not forget that these people are on a call trying to sell people Young Living. So they're saying some really atrocious things. They're using a lot of different types of manipulation, but there's also little sprinklings of things that are accurate when it comes to a little bit of the science. And that part is going to be really confusing. And I think that that also plays into the, what is that fallacy? Appeal to authority. And I think because she's saying that she's a pharmacist and because there's sprinklings of factual scientific data, people are going to believe them. And that's the part that is scary.
empowering, and it's not about, well, if I just hit the easy button, then my problems will go away, because those problems are still like simmering. And if it's not
If somebody is taking it to get their diabetes under control, that's not the easy way. What are you talking about? Oh, don't take the easy way by taking a medication that has scientific data to back up that it's going to do what it says it's going to do. Oh, no, no, no. Trust the MLM product.
going to come out in a weight issue or an inflammation issue, it will come out someplace else.
Right.
And so you know, it's better to, in my personal life, I feel like it's better to just grab the tiger by the tail and do the work.
And that's where you should have kept this. You should have just kept this in your personal life. But no, you put this on the internet.
Yeah.
It's just easy. It is easier in the long run. It seems hard at first, but it's just easier in the long run.
Right. Yeah. So I'm curious your thoughts on, you know, all of these lifestyle changes. Like what, if somebody was coming in and doing health coaching, what are some of those lifestyle changes that you...
What do you mean if somebody is coming in and doing health coaching? This is, earlier it was making my eye twitch. Now this is really making my eye twitch. What do you mean? Are you talking about somebody joining as a distributor in Young Living and then becoming a health coach and advising people on what products they should use for whatever ailments they're dealing with? Because I'm pretty sure that goes against compliance. I'm pretty sure the FTC would be like, hey, we don't like that.
would address with them to try to...
Well, we always start with adequate nutrition, right? Leaning into proteins and healthy fats, which are...
She was in Frisco. That's interesting. Is it current? Is her license current, Julie? Y'all are amazing. Yes, please tell us everything. Non-doxy things like DC just said, but I just need to know, is it current? Look at my eye. You probably can't see it. By the way, the ultimate mascara combination, if y'all want to know, is Burgundy L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. And on the tips of your lashes, put the L'Oreal Telescopic in black. on the tips of your lashes. Every time I wear this combo, especially if I put things in my stories, people always ask what I'm wearing. That is what I'm wearing.
You know, I'm a huge fan of butter. I'm a huge fan of Kerrygold butter or grass-fed butter for those of us that can get it, that kind of thing. I'm a huge fan of sleeping right, of keeping your getting better understanding of your emotions and your spiritual health.
Love all that.
Your hydration, all of these things that just they're simple tools, right? And I
was
do
waiting
love
for
Ninja
it.
Red for sure.
Right?
I'm sorry. What did you? Ninja Red? Ninja Red? Oh my God. She calls their product Ninja Red. Got it. Okay. Love Burgundy mascara. Oh my God. I wonder if I can get my husband to drive me to the store. Please try it. Please try it. I'm a huge fan. And it makes my green eyes like pop. So when I put it on and then I have a green shirt on, if I had a purple shirt on, yeah, it'd be pretty crazy too.
I think, yeah, so me too.
I know. That's why that is that I would say that is one of our gateway drugs. And I have done so much studying.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's the audacity for me. Did you just call a Young Living product a gateway drug? With your whole chest. Okay.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Hold on a second. So you can call a Young Living product a gateway drug, but you're not allowed to mention Wegovy or Ozempic? How does that work? Oh my God. Am I going to send this to Young Living Compliance? Absolutely, I am. Yeah. Did y'all know that? I can't even say it. What did she call it? Did she? I don't even remember. Something with a ninja. Ninja Red? Red Ninja? What'd she call it? Did you know it's a gateway drug? Can you imagine compliance? I can't wait. 100% that's happening after this.
On Ninja Red, I bought textbooks on goji berries. I mean, it's like I'm the biggest nerd there ever was, I think, on my 200.
You're the biggest nerd and you're in a multi-level marketing company and you're talking about a product that you can't even pronounce right and you're saying it's a gateway drug as a pharmacist? A pharmacist since 1991? Oh my God. Ninja Red. Oh, Raphael would never. Oh my God.
Textbook on goji berries.
Right? But it is fascinating, right? I mean,
It's
just
terribly
Google in
fascinating.
goji and wolfberries and type in any kind of like symptom, you will find so much research that is
And this is where MLMs get a little goofy, in my opinion. This is where we see, and this is a perfect example of this, just research symptoms and this ingredient that's in our product. That's a proprietary blend, and you don't know how much of that ingredient is in there. And then you go and you research it and you type it in Google, whatever, and this ingredient, and studies come up. And in those studies, there's specific information, there are specific things that are outlined within that study, how much they were taking, how often they were taking it, it outlines the parameters of that study. And typically there is a specific dosage, if you will, of whatever they're trying to prove. Hey, this, we want to study this more, or we've proven that, hey, this works, or we've proven that, hey, this doesn't work, and all of that. So MLM, or people in MLM, will say things like, oh, just look up this and the symptoms you're experiencing and just check out all those studies. Now, are those studies on that MLM product? No. The studies have very specific parameters. That's how scientific data works. That's how research works. There's specific things so that they can go, okay, we did this. We gave them this much of whatever it is. so that they can either say, yes, we need to study this more, or no, this didn't work. The studies are not done on the MLM products. And just because there's an ingredient listed in a proprietary blend of that MLM's product, you can't use those studies with the specific dosages and say, see, it cures that symptom. We have a product with that ingredient. How much is in it? Oh, we don't know. It's a proprietary blend. Listen, if we told everybody, if we told people how much of it was in there, you know, every company would copy us. That's what they say. Come on.
Is incredible.
Especially if you know, for those of us that really like to dive, and even if you don't like to dive, it's still just fun to do.
Excuse me. Okay. Julie says, the pharmacist here, who has given her name on this video, Elizabeth James, pharmacist based out of Frisco, Texas, and her medical specialization is pharmacist. She practices in Frisco, Texas, and has the professional credential of RPH, registered pharmacist. Okay, interesting. Well, Frisco, Texas.
Go into PubMed.gov or Google
Thanks for that,
Scholar
Julie.
and start utilizing those. Just see what pops up, because those are all scientific studies. And
can you please message me? You can email me through my website or on Instagram, whichever is the easiest for you. And thank you for that. I appreciate it.
they have some really interesting results there.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny because I was just sharing with somebody about this study that I had run across here. I'm trying to scroll to find it because I think we were going to chat really briefly.
Was the study on your MLM product? No? Okay, then it doesn't apply. You can't just pick and choose. Oh, you know, this has this ingredient in it, and we have some of that in our product. That's not how that works.
Here before we hopped off about how wolfberries, the Ningxia red, the wolfberries in there actually have a mild GLP-1, I guess, means in it, right? There's an element. And so do you want to touch on that, or do you want me to touch on it?
If you have it pulled up, you can go ahead and touch on it. I actually found that yesterday myself, when I was reading a chart in the book that I have, and it made mention of that. And I was like,
what book? You were reading it. Listen, this person works in science. She knows how studies work. She is being deceptive, in my opinion, on purpose. What book were you reading? What chart were you looking at? What is the reference that you are referring to while saying that you're a pharmacist so that people trust that what you're saying is factual? What is your source, and why are you not saying it? Oh, because it's probably not a legit study. Come on.
it is so interesting. So then I had to go do my own research again.
It's amazing. So, so I can put the study link in the chat when those of you are actually watching on the Zoom. But this actually was shared from a friend of mine, Wendy Mercuro, who said they talked about the polyphenols in wolfberries and goji berries contain about 100 to 300 milligrams of polyphenols per 100 grams. Then it kind of talked about blueberries and the polyphenols that they have in that, and compared it to plums and different things. And not only does our Ningxia red have wolfberry, right? There are other.
How much wolfberry? You want to completely stun somebody in a multi-level marketing company that is bringing you garbage just like this. Also, this pause story. We haven't done a pause story on my channel in quite some time. This pause story, go wild in the comments if you would like to. But no ad hominem stuff, just FYI. You want to stun somebody that is doing something like this, trying to sell you on a product because it has an ingredient listed in the proprietary blend. Ask them how much of that, in this case, wolfberry, is in their proprietary blend. How much is in there? Because you're talking about this study, and I think she said 100 to 300 milligrams, I think is what she said, of the polyphenols. Okay, how much of that is in your product? Oh, you don't know because it's a proprietary blend. So this whole conversation is irrelevant because you're using a study that uses a certain amount of wolfberries, and you can't tell me how much of the wolfberries is in your product. What a waste of time. You want to stun them? Hit them with that.
There are fruits in this, which even give it,
Oh my
you
God,
know,
some of the pause stories. Wolfberries, you say? Pause story. When you check your bank account after treat yourself weekend. Pause story. Hey kid, you want to buy some Ninja Red? I cannot. Pause story. Did you mean me? Mild GLP-1 effect. Pause story. Tell me it's tart without telling me it's tart. Now that's a good one. Oh my God. That part. Nick, thank you. Wolfberries can have a mild GLP-1 effect, but how much wolfberry is in Ninja Red? I looked at the nutritional facts label, and next to wolfberry puree, there is a shrugging emoji. Y'all are so good. Pause story, please ignore how many tabs are open. Oh my gosh. Also this, you could probably acquire wolfberries for way less than Ninja Red costs. Facts, Melissa.
more oomph behind it. But basically, it gave
Basically,
this information. It says, so I would estimate the polyphenol content of just 2 ounces of Ningxia Red to be approximately 200 to 300 milligrams.
how are you doing that if it's a proprietary blend? You're estimating. That's not scientific facts. Who did this math? That's what I want to know. Now I have to look at this product. Hold on.
Of polyphenols. This is within the beneficial range to show that it positively impacts fat cells and metabolism in studies using food-based
How long has this product been around? Because if that were the case, wouldn't people have been reporting as long as it's been on the market that they're experiencing weight loss? I mean, that would be the case, right? Oh, I started taking this and all of a sudden I started losing weight. I'm not really sure why. And they'd be like, oh my God, that's amazing. They'd start marketing it. They didn't start marketing it this way until GLP-1 became kind of this marketing shtick for these MLM companies by them saying, oh, we have an all natural GLP-1. They're not going to call it a medication, but she called, not her, the pharmacist called Ninja Red. I'm always going to say Red Ninja. Anyways, that's how she pronounced it, by the way. Ninja Red, a Young Living multi-level marketing product, a gateway drug. I cannot. I absolutely cannot.
Polyphenols. So that, my friends, is huge. And so you can click on the link that I'll share in the chat for those watching the Zoom. But it literally is a powerhouse. And so why would we choose something that is not friendly to our body when we have something from nature?
Well, and also,
I'm sorry. Something from nature. Stop. I can't.
say this too, the traditional Chinese medicine has used the Ningxia or goji berries. They have used them for thousands of years medicinally. That's the thing. And it is without harm.
Right.
So,
wow, look at this, guys. It is a proprietary blend. The entire blend is 58 grams, and it has wolfberry whole fruit puree and a bunch of different types of fruit juice. So now that I'm looking at this, I mean, it was a guess on my part that it was a proprietary blend. But now that I have confirmed that, I can say with my entire chest that what this lady is saying is factually and scientifically incorrect. Because on that study, it lists a specific amount of wolfberry. These people probably took it over a certain period of time. It was very well documented. Not all studies are, but let's just say hopefully it's well documented. And it gives a specific amount of wolfberries that these people ingested in some way, shape, or form. I'm sure of it. But you can't use that study to say, see, we have wolfberry in it. How much wolfberry? Oh, I don't know. It's a proprietary blend. It's 58 grams, but there's like 25 ingredients. Come on.
So what we have is
Stop
kind of
it.
anecdotal data
FabFitFun straight to jail.
that does matter because it's been used for thousands of years without harm, which is quite different from something that just, you know,
Oh,
enters
wait,
in the
I could have been
market
reading this
all-
wrong. I could be wrong here, guys. Because I think it says 58 grams of wolfberry. I could be incorrect. And if I am, I apologize. No, I don't think that's, I think 58 grams is the proprietary blend. Because then it says proprietary essential oil blend and it says 100 milligrams. So it doesn't say how much of just the wolfberry whole fruit puree is in this. That is the amount of the proprietary blend. I thought I was wrong. I'm not. According to their ingredients.
glittery
Right.
and flashy
Yeah.
and doesn't.
Right.
So
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, I think this has been super beneficial. Any last thoughts before we jump off here that you want to share?
no, other than I've been drinking Ninja Red for 11 years now. So
Right, right. And me
Oh, and in those 11 years, did you experience any weight loss that, was unexpected from it? No?
too. And I'm having my little afternoon
Yeah.
picnic here because it is definitely, it does the body good. So,
yeah.
all right. Thanks so much, Liz. This was so, so helpful.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Any last words? Hey, Maribel.
Okay, everybody. Can you all hear me or see me?
We didn't get to this part of the members only live. I have no idea what's coming. So just brace yourselves.
Give me a yes in the chat. That was so good. Awesome. Okay. Well, my name is Angie George, and unfortunately, Shannon had a medical emergency, so she could not be sharing her story tonight. But I'm going
Night, Sam.
to share her amazing story with you. So we are about to embark on a journey of transformation, and it's one that blends personal resilience with science-backed information and practical steps toward wellness. So today we'll briefly explore Shannon's story, a powerful example of how real sustainable health is achievable even in the face of daunting challenges. So we're going to show a short video of Shannon telling us about her journey.
The wolfberries.
I am so excited. This
Oh my God. I should not be laughing. That's horrible. Okay, listen. This person that had the medical or the emergency, I think she said medical emergency. I hope everything is okay. This comment, though, got me way off guard. Oh my God.
morning when I stepped on the scale, I am now down. I want to make sure I have it exactly. So today I weigh 240.
Okay, let's talk about really deceptive before and after pictures. Okay. Kelsey Ray is notorious for this, in my opinion. However, I'm seeing a lot of people in Make Wellness that are also doing this. And listen, we can probably all stand, sideways and stick our bellies out. We all have bellies, all of us. I know it's wild. We could probably all stick our bellies out to manipulate the picture, to try and evoke some sort of emotion from wherever we're posting that. And then in the next one, suck in our stomach a little bit. There are probably many of us that can do that. Or intentionally hold your arms different lighting. Or my favorite is when they pull their leggings or their shorts down. And then in the after picture, they have it all pulled up so everything's tucked in, because we love leggings on this channel. We can all do that. And I'm not saying that that's what this person is doing, but I have been wanting to mention how deceptive some people with their before and after pictures are. And it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Now, I have so many questions before we get into this story that this woman is going to tell. First of all, I love that she's losing weight. And I love that that's her goal of losing weight. I hope she's working with a medical professional, and I hope that she's doing this in a healthy way. But again, we are on a Young Living call, so I expect some shenanigans, and you probably should too. So that being said, let's continue.
Exactly. That is a starting weight of 476. So I have lost 236 pounds.
It's
and
amazing.
in 2 more pounds, I will have lost literally half of myself. Like I will weigh what I have lost. And I am just like, I am so thrilled. And I'm thrilled that I have figured out a way that I'm able to do it. And it's not constant stress. I am telling you, I'm not going to go a whole lot into my story because I know some of you guys know it, but I also know some of you guys don't know it. But I have been overweight for years, like years and years and years. And I was thin in high school. I was a cheerleader. When I got married, at 18, I weighed 136 pounds. But with 4 children, 4 C-sections, gallbladder surgery, appendix, like the old-fashioned gallbladder where they go side to side, and all the stomach surgeries, I just kept gaining weight, and nothing I did worked. When I tell you, we have done all the diets. I mean, we have done all the diets. You can literally look back in my Facebook feed through the years. I just got a memory reminder today that I was in the middle of a 40-day water fast. It was like day 3 of a 40-day water fast. We've done.
I'm sorry, what? Oh my God. A 40-day water fast? Please don't do that ever. Please eat. Oh my God. This poor woman. A 40-day water fast? Oh my God.
Multiple. We've done water fast, 40 days, at least twice. I think we've done it 3 times that we actually did the whole thing, not the 21-day water fast.
Listen, anytime you are doing something that extreme, the question that I think people should ask is what happens, especially if you're doing something that extreme for weight loss purposes. If your goal is to lose a bunch of weight, what do you think is going to happen when you're not being extreme? And in this case, when you start eating food after drinking only water for 40 days, you're going to gain it all back.
And I would lose 20, 30
She said 40
pounds on a 40-day water fast, but then I would gain back 15 of that. And it was just.
And why is that? Oh, it's because you were starving your body of food and nutrients and it went into survival mode. You probably lost some muscle in that case too, which is terrifying. And then you started eating again and your body went, okay, now we're going to work on, normalizing this. You went on a 40-day water fast and then you're like, oh, it didn't work. I gained 15 of that back. I cannot. Oh my God. Sadie, welcome. What a beautiful picture. Thank you for becoming a member and giving us the careless whisper break that I think we all needed. Thank you for that and welcome. Oh my God, I hate this. But I love that you joined, Sadie. Welcome. You can also be malnourished if you lose a significant amount of weight and BMI too fast. Yes. Because she learned nothing about how to nourish her body. That part. Oh my God. Right. And I'm not dogging on anybody's spiritual beliefs. That's why I wanted to make sure that I specified if you're doing something that extreme for weight loss purposes, because I do know that fasting is definitely something for that many people do for religious purposes, and that's totally respectable. Like, I get it. Oh my God.
This was my cycle. We have done vegan. I love vegan. I love the food that you get with vegan, except for cheese. I miss cheese when I'm on it. I love that, but never lost weight on it. I actually gained quite a bit of weight every time I went vegan. We've done the carnivore. We've done keto.
What just happened? Did she just skip to the end?
All right, guys. So Shannon's
What?
journey is rooted in the simple, natural support we can give our bodies.
Why didn't you play the whole thing?
So we good? Can y'all hear me now and see me? Okay. So as you'll see, health isn't about depriving ourselves, but about understanding and work.
That is not my Wi-Fi that's doing this, by the way. That is the video that they put out. This is wild.
with the body's natural systems. So let's dive in to her insights, and we're going to learn how we too can achieve better health, peace of mind, and balance. So no injections, no deprivation, just empowering choices. So part 1 was understanding how our bodies conserve energy. So let's start with the basics of our body's wiring. So Shannon found herself struggling against her own biology for years, bouncing between diets that demanded a constant battle of willpower, yet failed to deliver the lasting results. The reason?
I love that she's reading this. You can clearly tell she is reading. Okay.
Our bodies are
It's true.
hardwired for survival, meaning they are designed
Yes.
to conserve energy and seek out high-calorie foods. So this conserve and store mechanism, rooted in our evolutionary history, is a natural survival system. So during the times when food was scarce, this function actually protected us. But today, in a world where food is abundant, it often works against our goals for weight management and health. The wiring explains why diets that restrict calories can backfire. When we don't consume enough food, the body reacts slowly with the metabolism and intensifies our cravings. What Shannon experienced as feeling constantly at odds with herself. So instead of calorie restriction, Shannon adopted a whole food, nutrient-rich approach. This involves.
So what I'm hearing you say is she made changes to the way that she was eating, which probably impacted her caloric intake. Right.
Eating foods in their most natural form, which provides the body with all it needs to feel full and satisfied without battling the hunger. So think of incorporating like whole grains, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats into each meal. This approach respects your body's natural drive for nutrients and can lead to a more balanced eating without restriction. So let's dive into part 2, which was the role of hormones in appetite and metabolism. So
what? Who is this? Ma'am, are you qualified to be talking about any of this? I mean, clearly you're just reading it. That's what it sounds like to me. Are they, first of all, I would not allow any person, any MLM company to give me advice on hormones. I don't suggest that you trust them either. I would go to an endocrinologist. Yeah, if you have access to one. Wild. That's wild. Rachel said, by the way, thanks for being a member for 3 months, Rachel. I appreciate you. I feel like I'm watching an old school Japanese movie. This is unbelievable.
Next, Shannon discovered the profound influence of hormones on hunger, fullness, and energy levels. So hormones act as our control centers for appetite and metabolism, signaling when we should eat, move, and rest. So 2 critical hormones are leptin and ghrelin.
Oh my God.
Leptin signals fullness.
If she says Ninja Red, it impacts leptin in the body, I'm going to riot. I swear to God, I will riot.
It's telling us when we've had enough food. It also encourages energy expenditure. Ghrelin is known as the hunger hormone. When it rises, we feel hungry and our motivation to eat increases. So these hormones, however, can get out of sync. Shannon's struggles with weight were partly due to hormonal imbalances, which create.
How do you know that? Did she talk to her doctor? Did she have lab work done? Did she have diagnostic testing done? How do you know that? And also, why are you telling Shannon's story? Why didn't you let Shannon finish telling her story? This seems a little bit weird. I don't love this. Not one bit. Oh my God.
Created challenges in her body's ability to regulate appetite. She lacked the natural stop signal from leptin, which should tell us to move on since we're full. So what can we do if we're struggling with these similar imbalances? So we're going to take practical steps to balance the leptin and the ghrelin. So we want to include protein with every meal. Protein naturally
Yes.
increases satiety, helps us feel fuller longer. Foods like lean meats, eggs, beans, nuts help to balance leptin and ghrelin, curbing hunger
This is so
and promoting the fullness. So number 2 was to opt for fiber-rich foods
Yes.
because fiber slows digestion, helping us feel fuller longer.
Me neither.
And high fiber foods include vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains.
Oh my God.
And the third step was we want to reduce the processed foods. So processed foods disrupt hormone balance. So
Is she a registered dietitian? I bet she's not. Who is this person? Angie George.
increasing the ghrelin, that hunger,
It's
and
so funny.
reducing the leptin sensitivity. We want to stick with whole foods to support natural hormone function. Shannon also observed that excessive stress disrupted her hormone balance, which leads us to the next key insight. So the part 3 is the link between the stress, cortisol, and weight management. So stress is a major player in hormone balance. So under stress, our bodies release cortisol. It's a hormone that can increase our appetite and lead to weight gain, particularly around the midsection. So for Shannon, stress created a
Is anybody else confused on where they're going with this? Is this like a biology class? Is this oh, and by the way, these products will help you with this? Is this like a team training? I have no idea, but I'm genuinely confused what is happening here. And I don't appreciate how she's talking about Shannon. Shannon, if you see this, you deserve better. These people are preying on you, in my opinion. It's disgusting. Why are you not telling your story? It's your story. You should be telling it. And also stop taking MLM products. Okay.
cycle of elevated cortisol and insulin resistance, which hindered her weight loss efforts. Practical tips to manage cortisol and reduce stress. So here we go. 1 is daily movement and exercise. Even light
Hey, Shadow.
movement, such as walking, helps reduce or lower cortisol. Shannon incorporated brief 5-minute movement walking breaks per hour. And that's a practical approach for
I love
anyone
that,
that has a
actually.
busy schedule.
Not just for somebody that has a busy schedule, but for somebody that is very, very new or has significant mobility challenges, little bits and pieces like that when you're first starting, I think is really powerful. I'm just confused why this is a Young Living training or video, Young Living video. I don't understand what's happening here.
Number 2 was deep breathing
Step
and
1.
mindfulness. So taking a few minutes for deep breathing or meditation reduces our cortisol. This can be especially helpful before meals or preparing your body for proper digestion. And of course, natural supplements for cortisol balance. Shannon found great benefit from
Natural supplements. Now, see, here's the thing. If you're a certified personal trainer, you cannot be suggesting supplements. And I don't know if she is. It says on her website, a fitness coach. So I'm not really sure what exactly that means, because typically I feel like we'll use Eric, Kelsey Ray's boyfriend, as an example. He calls himself a fitness coach. He's actually not a certified personal trainer, even though he was calling himself that. And he purchased the course. I believe it was through ISSA, but never took the test from the sounds of it. So he calls himself a fitness coach. So I'm just wondering if that's the same thing here. Not really sure.
Young Living's Cortistop supplement. Cortistop is designed to support healthy cortisol levels, helping us manage stress more effectively. So lowering cortisol can improve our insulin sensitivity.
Well, now we got to look at this. Thank you, Charlene. And thank you, Charcity, for this information. Let me look here. I have so many questions. angiegeorge.com. Wellness made simple. Well, let's take a look, shall we, at who this Angie George person is. So, whoops, tab here. All right, let's, oops, wrong one. Okay, let me see about making that a little bigger. Hold, please. Okay, yeah, cortisol is in our body for a reason. Indeed. So this is Angie George's website and the Holistic Hangout. She sells her oils and supplements on here. A 14-day reset. Good Lord. No, you will not be getting any of my information. Thank you. Although I should, actually. Let's go to the About Me. Is that where you were at? Charlene isn't. She's incredible. A gym owner and fitness coach. Now, that is interesting terminology. Who are you certified through? My passion has always been to meet women where they are, help them find the road to success, and stop starting over. When I help a client stay on track, I count that as a huge win. Over the years of being in the fitness industry, I learned so many things. One main thing is consistency always wins. I want my clients to be successful. Same. And if you're looking for a personal trainer, I happen to know one. There's no one-size-fits-all workout or nutrition plan, okay? As I always tell my clients, we got to find what works for you and what you're going to stick with consistently. I do agree with that. Let's see. DC said, Angie's not super high up. She was a silver in 2023. They can make good money, so she could be a gold now. Interesting. Yeah, and Avery Joe said, at least her website isn't that horribly designed, as far as you can tell right now. Okay. Okay. Why does she look familiar to me? Let's be friends. Let's not. No, thank you. 14-day reset. What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Angie, what happens on day 15? Oh my God. 12 ounces? Okay, wait. Every day for 2 weeks, you'll do the following. Drink 12 ounces of this Ninja Red, like they were referring to it. That's why I'm saying it that way. The first 3 days. So you have to drink 6 of those packets the first 3 days. And then 3 packets a day on days 4 through 14. How many come in a package? What? And how is this a reset? What? You get 12 and a half in a package of this. Wait, what? Servings per container, 12 and a half. What? Hold on. Okay, these are the bottles. Okay, I want to look at the packets. I was confused for a minute. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, I hate this. This is awful. Where are the packets? Okay, 2-ounce singles, which is what's pictured here. You get a 30 count package is $128.62. A 60 count package is $250.33. So if you're doing this for 4 days, that is that 48 packets? So you would have to buy the 60 count. That was quick math. I could be wrong, you guys. That's crazy. Also, I would really love for Angie to define eat clean, because that's a marketing term, just in my opinion. We provide a meal plan. Yeah, you're not qualified to do that. You should not be doing that. Absolutely not. Drink half your body weight in ounces of water. That could be very dangerous for many people. So don't suggest that. Move your body 30 minutes a day. We provide workouts for you. Okay. Let me guess. It's something you got off of Pinterest? Because, oh my God. This is a 14-day reset. Clinically shown to significantly reduce daily stress. Where's the studies on this? Where are the sources? Because they're definitely not on this website. Avery Joe said, eating clean is a marketing term coming from a person who works for a marketing agency. Thank you, Avery Joe. I hate this so much. Where are these sources for these statistics? That's what I want to know. You need 102 ounces of this product to do the 14-day reset. I'm sorry, what? This is what you have to order? 2 bottles, a box, and another box? Oh my God. What is this picture? Okay, this is a perfect example. Look at where her shorts are in the before. Look at where her shorts are in the after. What is the time frame on this? Is this 14 days? This person lost 8 pounds in 14 days. That's dangerous in my opinion. Do not suggest that. Oh my God, these are so deceptive. Look at the angles. Look at the angles over here. Completely different angles, belly pushed out. You can clearly tell in the pictures on the bottom, she is pulling her stomach in. These are so deceptive. Same with these. You can tell, listen. Look at the shorts. This person has done it 3 times. Okay, first of all, here's the thing. If, just in my opinion, I don't know how many calories are in this, but if you are manipulating your caloric intake, that's going to make a difference for many people. Not everybody, but for many people. Oh my God. Why does this woman look familiar? Oh, I didn't mean to put her phone number on there. I mean, she's listing it on her website. Hi, babe. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just coming to see you.
Oh, I'm live. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, but you could just say hi.
Hello, everybody.
Jerry says hi, everybody. Do you want to start dinner?
Yeah.
It's the salsa chicken bakes.
Okay.
If you want to start.
Yeah, I'll start. I gotta separate that stuff anyways.
Okay, thanks, babe. I don't know why, but she looks familiar to me, and I'm not really sure why. The bottom right is the exact same day for sure. Yeah. We can replicate this, you guys. I'm not saying do that, but this is dangerous for somebody that's talking about being in the fitness industry, which I don't know what that means. I think it needs to be a little bit more specific on what she's talking about. A 14-day anything. And just like I have always said, specifically since becoming a personal trainer, what happens on day 15? Do they have to continue to take this product? Do they have to add even more product? The fact that this person is being provided a meal plan, which depending on what state you live in, you're not supposed to be doing that. Each state has different laws when it comes to that. She lives in Texas, and I don't know the laws offhand there. And then is she catering? Is she creating different workout plans for people, or is she just providing a one-size-fits-all thing, which is also very dangerous? I hate this. Thank you, Charlene, for finding this. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, let's see what else we got.
It easier for the body to respond
It's
to the
very good.
hormones like leptin and ghrelin. Part 4. So how does GLP-1, how does it play a role in appetite and fullness? Another critical piece of the puzzle for Shannon was learning about the GLP-1, the glucagon-like peptide 1, a natural hormone produced in our gut and brain. GLP-1 plays a crucial role.
What I'm hearing you say is to send her information to the Texas Attorney General. I can do that. Absolutely. I lost 2 pounds from last night after dinner to this morning at the doctor's office. It's normal to fluctuate. Facts. Yes.
In signaling fullness and supporting balanced blood sugar levels. It's sometimes called the easy button for weight loss because when this hormone is functioning properly, it helps curb appetite and encourages the body to utilize the stored fat. So how can we naturally...
Gifted membership, Danielle E. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Who got the membership? I can't see it. I'm using StreamYard for this. I should have YouTube pulled up like on my phone, but yeah, I don't. So whoever got that, congratulations. And Careless Whisper time. Welcome. Welcome. And again, Danielle E., thank you so much.
Boost our GLP-1 levels. 1, add olive oil and healthy fats. So studies show that extra virgin olive oil boosts our GLP-1, signaling fullness and reducing hunger. Shannon incorporates 2 to 4 tablespoons per day, adding it to her salads, her dressings, and even to her morning coffee. We want to eat high protein meals. So
wait, what was she adding to her coffee? I totally missed that because I was reading the comments. I'm not even going to try and lie. What is she adding? I don't want to back it up. Did y'all hear? Because I missed that.
Protein-rich foods like fish, poultry, legumes help stimulate the GLP-1, creating
olive oil.
natural sense of the fullness that we need. And we want to consume the polyphenol-rich foods like berries, olives, green tea, and Ninja Red, which is Young Living's wolfberry-based juice. They are packed with polyphenols that increase our GLP-1 and promote metabolic health. And then part 5 is the power of blood sugar balance for lasting weight management. Blood sugar balance plays a vital role in managing weight and appetite. Spikes in blood sugar cause fluctuations in insulin and other hormone involved in fat storage and hunger regulation. So frequent insulin spikes can lead to insulin resistance, which disrupts our weight management. Shannon achieved significant improvements in her blood sugar.
What is happening? Also, Carlin, welcome. Your picture is beautiful, by the way. Thank you for becoming a member. And this is for you. Welcome to the club. I appreciate you so much. I do need to upload. What? I just glitched. Sorry. I do need to provide another Discord link so that new members can join. I will put that in under the community tab for members after this. And yeah, join the Discord. And welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Stability by focusing on whole foods and fiber, which slow down the absorption of sugars, preventing those drastic spikes. So some practical blood sugar stabilizers. 1, we want to choose complex carbohydrates. So instead of the refined grains, we want to go for the complex carbs like whole grains, beans, and vegetables. Use cinnamon. So Shannon used cinnamon because it's been known to support balanced blood sugar. She uses it in her oatmeal, yogurt, and even in her coffee.
So what I'm hearing you say is Shannon was adding a lot of olive oil to all of the things, and she was pooping her brains out. Got it.
And another great thing is, guys, you can use cinnamon bark essential oil. And then green tea extract.
I'm sorry, you're trying to tell people they can use cinnamon bark to lose weight. We waited until 37 minutes and 24 seconds into this video, into their video, for them to say, you can take cinnamon bark oil for weight loss. I don't think that's how that works.
Or capsules. Shannon includes green tea in her diet
Don't
as
do
it
it.
helps stabilize the blood sugars and enhances the GLP-1 production. And then part 6 is the transformative effects of Ninja Red and other natural supplements. So Ninja Red, which is a powerful wolfberry-based antioxidant drink.
Is it powerful? How much wolfberries are in it?
By Young Living, has played a significant role in Shannon's journey. It's rich in polyphenols, which have been shown to support metabolism, manage fat cells, reduce cravings by stabilizing blood sugar. Ninja Red contains superfoods like wolfberries, blueberries, and cherries, providing up to 200 to 300 milligrams of polyphenols per serving, all essential.
Okay, but it doesn't say that on your company's website. It doesn't say, it says 58 grams of a proprietary blend. It doesn't say how much of each of those ingredients make up the 58 grams.
For well-functioning metabolism. By focusing on these natural products, Shannon was able to bypass the need for pharmaceuticals, giving her body the nutrients it needed to function optimally.
She is trying to say that these Young Living products contributed to Shannon losing all that weight.
Shannon's journey teaches us that sustainable health is within reach when we understand and we respect our body's needs.
Can we talk about how disrespectful this is? As I'm watching this more and more, you're going to show Shannon, first of all, you're going to ask Shannon to speak on this Zoom call, right? And then she gets on the Zoom and she starts telling her story. You're going to replay it on another video. But instead of Shannon telling her story and telling the whole story, you cut her off and then you start speaking for Shannon about her story. The disrespect is yikes. Yikes.
Instead of battling our biology, we can work with it by using natural foods and supplements, balancing blood sugar, and managing stress. Here are the key takeaways to remember as we close.
Oh my God.
Focus on whole foods and
they're closing, but this still goes on for another 20 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I don't know if we'll watch it. Depends on what's coming up next, but yikes.
Fiber to balance the blood sugar and support our hormone health. Incorporate olive oil and high polyphenol foods like Ninja.
Also that. You're going to cut off her story. You're going to ask her to tell the story so that you can use it to financially gain for yourself. And then you're going to cut off her story and then speak for Shannon and say, oh, Shannon couldn't be here. She had a medical emergency. Shannon, are you all right? Because like you deserve so much better. This is so disrespectful to you. Oh my God.
Red and green tea to naturally boost that GLP-1.
Boost.
Manage the stress. So we want to balance our cortisol levels with natural support like Cortistop and vitamin B supplements. And also we want to practice self-compassion and treat your journey with patience and with kindness. All right, guys.
I really want to find Shannon. I do.
So next, I want to introduce Kelly, who has lost over 80 pounds doing the 14-day reset.
Okay.
Hello,
now
everybody. Hi. So you guys, I am beyond excited to be here because before I started the 14-day reset journey for myself, I suffered with severe body image issues.
So you're going to go on a 14-day reset that is going to give you possibly short-term results, and you're going to keep doing it. And how do you think that's going to impact your body issues. What did she say? I can't. This person is being preyed on by whatever her name is that we looked at her website, in my opinion.
And I avoided events, and I don't want to cry, but
That sounds so
literally
good.
precious family events as well as occasions, I miss those. I came out of the hospital industry, you guys, and I was able to get away with wearing scrubs, oversized tops, stretchy pants, and it was absolutely it was devastating for me to have to go clothes shopping. Literally, it was that bad for me. And so I will say that after starting the 14-day reset, which I was actually reluctant to start when I absolutely was like, Kelly, you've tried everything and nothing seems to be working. You are going to give this a try. But I was reluctant to share because I was like, are you going to fail again? Just one other thing that you're going to lose some weight and then you're going to gain it back and you're going to be in this situation again.
And this is the negative feedback loop, I feel like. In my opinion, this is a negative feedback loop. People that are trying to lose weight, in my opinion, will do something super drastic just to see the scale change. And then when they go back to what their life looked like before, they start eating normally, that weight goes right back up. And she's been on this negative feedback loop in a sense, over and over and over again. And it's so interesting because the story before this is like, oh, well, she started eating whole foods and she did this, which is fantastic. Oh, and she's taking all of these Young Living products. And it's like, no. And also, I do believe she mentioned Shannon started to get up and move or walk around for 5 minutes every hour. So she was increasing the amount of calories that she was burning on a daily basis. So was the weight loss from changing her eating habits, incorporating, increasing her steps, essentially burning calories, or was it from the products? When you are introducing all of these things with these MLM companies and their ridiculous products, and you're changing the way that you're eating and you're changing the way that you are moving your body to the best of your ability, that is changing the amount of calories that you are consuming and burning, which for many people, not everybody, for many people, that's going to cause weight loss. You don't need to spend money on these expensive products. And when I say for many people, not all people, because medical intervention is a real thing for so many people. Come on.
So for me, you guys, I got on the program. And after 5 days, I was a little disappointed with myself. And because of this incredible community, you guys, that you're going to gain lifelong friends. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to meet these people in person.
Until you decide to get out of the MLM, until you decide that you're not going to be spending money on all of the oils that your upline suggests that you order, until you decide, you know what, I really don't want to be a part of this group. I don't want to be a part of the group chats. I'm going to, get away from MLM as a whole. Then all of a sudden, those lifelong friends start unfriending you. They start blocking you, especially if you're somebody that decides to speak out on how you've been preyed upon for however long. Those lifelong friends turn into transactional relationships because now you are not a part of the commercial cult anymore. So now you're not in, This poor woman has no idea what is about to happen.
Which you will be able to get the opportunity at some times. But I'm just telling you guys, I was disappointed in myself because we want that quick fix. And it was like 5 pounds kind of thing. And so anyways, with this community cheering me on and being part of that Facebook group, which you can choose whatever you want to do it with family and friends or privately. But I did it in the Facebook group. And you guys, them cheering me on, saying, basically telling me, and this community is free, which is amazing. But you guys, them telling me to stick with it.
Except it's not, because you have to buy that box of the product, the 2 bottles, and the additional box of the product. So it's not free. You're paying for that. They're just saying, oh, and when you spend this much money, you also get this. It's not free. You're paying for that.
Kelly, just give it some time. You're flooding your body with nutrients your body needs, and your body's trying to figure out what to do with this healthy stuff. And so it was like just a blessing because I had these people when I wanted to give up on myself, they were there to say, hey, just wait a minute, give it some time. And with all the professionals and everybody involved in this group sharing and pouring in, there is
The professionals. Okay.
not another program, you guys, like this that I have participated in the world, the stuff that I've tried, literally everything. And this community welcomes you. It gives you the resources, the tools for you to succeed as I've succeeded. You guys, in the
Oh,
first 2 months,
God.
I released 48 pounds. Now it's over.
In 2 months, you lost 48 pounds. That's 24 pounds a month, or 6 pounds a week. That is a lot of weight to be dropping in such a short period of time. That is alarming. I'm wondering, because science is always going to science. I am wondering her caloric intake. I am wondering if there is extreme exercise in this scenario. I have so many questions. 48 pounds in 8 weeks. 82.
And you guys, I've removed the scale from my house because, as some of these people know, I literally one morning woke up to use the bathroom, stood up, and my underwear and pajama bottoms fell to the floor. Now, you guys, that's a good problem to have, okay? But I'm just telling you, then I started realizing, okay, Kelly, this is for real happening. So I started.
This person needs professional help. That's not me being ugly. That's not me being snarky. That is me saying there are, in my opinion, real body image issues, and she should be working with a professional on that. It is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking to hear her glorify doing whatever it was she was doing, this 14-day program. And I just have this feeling that she was drastically cutting her calories to the point where I'm genuinely concerned about this person. This is so dangerous, I feel like. 48 pounds in 2 months. And she is glorifying, I don't know what other word to use, her pants falling off of her. This is horrific.
Making some minor clothing changes because I was still on this journey. But you guys, all I can say is that if you're willing to take this delicious, total body healthy wellness red drink, one simple thing for me, you guys, I love the fact that when I started, you guys, I could only do 5 minutes of exercise morning and evening. I chose bed and chair exercises. You can do whatever you want. Walk.
I love that. I absolutely love that. 100%. And if you are somebody that struggles with mobility issues, you should be working with somebody that can help you create a workout program for you that honors your abilities. So I really love that she was doing things in bed or with, sitting on a chair or whatnot. I think that is absolutely incredible.
Swimming, dancing, which I love doing now, but it could be anything you choose. You could go to the gym, do full out like workouts if that's what you desire. And then including, for me, it was increasing my intake of water to half my body weight in ounces. And like I said, I increased that. I did 15 minutes morning and evening. Now I can do 30 minutes. But you guys, I wasn't able to do that at the beginning with what was going on with my body. And then for me, you guys, I incorporated like some of the things that Shannon was a big influence, Tammy, Susan. There were many people, huge influences in this group for me that I started with coconut oil. Barb O'Neill was big. I started following some other things and digging into things. And I knew my cooking all is with coconut oil because it's a burning.
The way that she said that. Ugh, I'm so concerned for this person. Also, hi, Codian.
Oil deals with our metabolism. I only use olive oil as a finishing oil, like for cold things with salads and stuff. And our Ninja Red, you guys, we can use our Vitalite drops for extra in case we don't want to use salt, but Celtic salt and Himalayan salt is what I used. And I didn't realize there's good and bad salt. There were things to look at, you guys. So doing these amazing things and being part of this program, they're helping us with this information. They're like basically putting it on a platter saying, hey, Kelly, all you got to do is do this plug and play system and it's going to change your life. And you guys, all I can say for me
Oh my
is
God.
it has changed me, you guys, in ways that I never thought possible. Not only did my body image and my personal relationship with myself change, but my health, I sleep better, you guys. I've got more energy. Not just that, my relationships are better because now I'm out doing things more again. Back in the day, you guys, I was involved with so many things with my children and things. I missed that part of my life. And being able to be involved with things and just a better.
I'm very, 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 very concerned about this person's caloric intake. I am very concerned about her relationship with food. I am very concerned about her body image, like how she sees herself, not like, me looking at her body image or whatever. I worded that kind of weird. I'm very concerned for this person. I think that this is a very, very dangerous place for this individual to be. I think that the person that is selling her this 14-day, whatever it's called, should be ashamed of themselves, especially somebody that is allegedly part of the fitness community. I don't know exactly what that means. I mean, we know what fitness means, but when it's a broad generic term like that, it makes me wonder who they're certified through. I don't think that that person is a certified personal trainer because you can't sell supplements as a personal trainer. So I'm definitely going to be doing some digging into, I believe her name is Kelly, and reporting her if she is a certified personal trainer, because this is not okay. And for her, this makes me so mad. For her to be taking advantage of this person who is in this much pain, it makes me mad. Let's play the video.
Sense of self, and now being able to share with other people, you guys, it creates a whole sense of purpose again. And I'm telling you, it's gone as far as my perception and my relationship with money. It's like,
oh my
God, the things that are going to change and transform for you are going to be things that you never even thought possible. And it opens a gateway and floodgates of doors that opportunities change. People come in and out of your life that you never.
I did not expect for this to take this kind of a turn. I had to pause to get myself together for a second, because I don't know whether to be angry for this person. I don't know whether to be emotional for this person or a mix of the two. But this person, in my opinion, is being preyed on. This person, in my opinion, does not have a good relationship with food. And just like I've said several times, I'm very, very concerned about this person's caloric intake and her habits around exercise. I'm very, very concerned with what people in this community are telling her to do and how much money she is spending on these products that probably are not doing anything. I think if you are interested in the benefits of, wolfberry or blueberries, just get the berries themselves, because at least you'll get the benefit of the fiber. That's just my personal opinion. This is horrific. The fact that they put this video out and they are preying on this person and they are preying on Shannon, they are disgusting human beings, in my opinion. And as a certified personal trainer, this makes me want to riot.
Never even thought would cross your path, and some become, like I said, lifelong friends in this group. So I'm just saying, you guys, I thank you for your time. Go back to somebody who has shared this with you. It is quick and easy, a plug and play system, one simple drink that can't be got. You can't get it anywhere else, you guys, because of how it's grown. I mean, Gary studied literally longevity of people and soil sampling to everything. We have the best product with a free system that people have put together for us, you guys, so that they want us to succeed.
Somebody needs to come save their family member. Somebody needs to, if this is your family member and you happen to see this, you need to help your family member or your friend or your neighbor or whomever. This is not okay. This person, here's how I feel, you guys. I feel like I am watching the slowest car wreck and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs and nobody is hearing me. And this person is not wearing their seatbelt. That's how I feel in this moment.
This is something like nothing ever in my lifetime. So I thank you guys for your valuable time. I love you guys, and we are worth it. You're worth it.
Oh
And
my
nobody, literally anybody, you guys anybody can commit 14 days to themselves. And when you do the first reset, you guys, it's going to change your life, that you're going to be like, what the heck is this? It's a lifestyle for me. I will never do a diet in my life again. I do clean eating, which is the simplest program for me because I didn't want to change anything. You're going to pick what works best for you. And I do intermittent fasting because I did not know that anything over 12 hours you're burning, as well as
You are manipulating your caloric intake.
as
Come on.
that if you consume anything over 50 calories, you break that fast. But you guys, with sleeping, including sleeping, you're already doing 10 to 12 hours of fasting. You know what I mean? So
That's if somebody is sleeping 10 to 12 hours a day, which is not happening for a lot of people.
it's so easy. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope this helps in any way. And if anybody wants to reach out, questions, I'm here. This is a community. We're all here to help each other succeed. I love you lots.
I want to reach out to that person and shake her shoulders to try and wake her up. Oh, God.
Oh, Kelly, thank you. I wish you would be a little more enthusiastic. Does anybody else feel like what happened? We lost the enthusiasm. So, okay, you guys, one last.
What are you talking about? That person was so enthusiastic because she was being loved bombed by her commercial cult, in my opinion. I have never heard so many horrific, well, I shouldn't say that because we've seen some pretty terrible videos on my channel, but this, yikes, this makes me want to reach out to that. I want to find Shannon and I want to find this other woman. I will put a workout program together for them for free, just to help. Oh, God.
Last video that I'm going to try to share my screen again to hopefully go and do here. Hang on. Okay. Do we see this on the screen? Anybody give me a thumbs up? Okay. One last video and then I'm going to close this up here. And I've seen a few questions that I'll try to answer in the chat.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to hop on here and share with you really quickly how Ninja Red has changed my life.
Oh my God.
You hear people say that often, that things change their life. But in my case, it's really true. So 2 years ago, I weighed 101 more pounds than I weigh right now. I was on 16 medications, prescription medications a day at age 40. I was broken and failing emotionally, physically, and in every way possible in my body.
I am sending this entire video to Young Living Compliance. I'm going to put it in a Google Drive. I'm going to send it to compliance at Young Living. And I'm going to say, this is what your people are saying. They are saying that your Ninja Red thing that the pharmacist mentioned is a gateway drug. They are making health claims saying that they can get off 16 different medications. They are saying that somebody is taking that same supplement and losing 48 pounds in 2 months. This is so dangerous, you guys. Please listen. Please do not stop taking medications and replacing it with an MLM product. Please work with medical professionals. Please talk to your doctor if you are wanting to get off of a medication or start a medication or you have questions. Please talk to your medical professionals. There are so many medications out there that if you stop taking them, that can be so hazardous to your health. Please talk to your medical professionals that you work with. This is, oh my God.
Was just sick and disease processes had taken over. I was so unhealthy and unwell.
Oh my God.
Drinking my Ninja every single day was a catalyst for me to be able to find a way out of that, to find hope and to
Can't
find
say that.
health and to find wellness. I had an aroma freedom technique, which unlocked some major emotional processes that were blocking up my body systems and aiding in making me feel very unhealthy. Once I did that, I was able to see clearly
Oh my God,
towards
Anna Marie, I'm
the direction
sorry.
of a path that looked like better health and wellness. I achieved that over a 10-month regimen of drinking my Ninja Red and taking some other supplements to balance my tummy and support my body, and just drinking all the Ninja. Each day I was drinking it, drinking more of it. My body was craving it. I would be doing something, a task, and I would literally crave it like a chocolate or a candy craving. And I would go to the fridge and drink it, and my body was responding and adjusting in such positive ways to me putting this amazing nutrition in. I was sleeping 8 hours a night without waking up for the first time in my whole life. I had such major energy that I didn't even know how to deal with how much energy I had.
If anybody wants these videos, you just let me know. I'll put, or this video. I'm not sure if they are public, but I can put them in a Google Drive and share it with whomever wants it.
I had never known energy like that in my life. My emotional systems came back into balance, and I felt so grounded and well. And I was
What?
able to reason things and sort things. All the chaos in my head calmed down.
Ma'am, from berries? What are you talking about?
I was able to start to move my body again. I was able to. I got up in between innings at one of my daughter's softball games to make a quick bathroom run. And about 3/4 of the way to the bathroom, I realized I was running. I was running for the first time in so many years. And I cried the rest of the way to the bathroom because I was so excited to feel my body move like that.
Or maybe you just had to pee really bad. Relatable.
The inflammation in my joints and in my body had backed way down because of the wonderful effects of the Ninja I was drinking.
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
And my joints and my body began to move again. And to feel your body move after so many years of illness and unwell, and weighing between 250 and 300 pounds, it's hard to move. And when you hurt on top of that, you can't move. And my emotions were in check, and my body was thriving from all the nutrition and the wonderful things the Ninja was doing for me. And I ran to the bathroom, and I ran all the way back to the field, not because I was hurried, but just because I could. And I was able to really.
I'm trying to remember the name of the lab test that measures like general inflammation within the body. I think it's ES something. Anyways, taking me back to my lab tech days. It's been a long time.
Really lean into how amazing the Ninja was at that point. And I kept on going, and I started feeding my body the proper nutrition, and a year later,
that's what it is.
Here I am.
Said right. I could not remember that. I'm like, ES. I knew there was an E. Yeah, it's been a long time. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Also, CRP, C-reactive protein. Yep.
I'm 101
Thanks,
pounds
guys.
lighter, and I am the healthy.
Listen, I have not worked in the lab since I was pregnant with Mia. That's how long it's been. And she's going to be 18 next year. So it's been a very long time. Also, inflammation blood test, in case anybody wants this, ESR, CRP, PV values, just FYI. So yeah, thanks guys. I love that y'all filled in the gaps for me, because again, it's been a long time.
This version of myself that I've ever known at age 42, after 5 babies and a
That's
lot
so
of
cool,
life
Chris.
lived, where
That's
I
awesome.
treated myself very badly. And I today am on 0 prescription medications, and my body systems are so well balanced and amazing that I cannot rave enough
This is so dangerous. One, what medications was she taking? Just to say, I stopped taking 16 medications. I was able to get off 16 medications. First of all, remember at the beginning of this when I said their generic fear mongering is so dangerous anyways. But when you are being very generic and not being specific enough, dangerous. Do not listen to these people. Oh my God.
About how wonderful this liquid supplement is for your body. I still drink my Ninja every day to maintain my overall health and wellness, and I continue to feel amazing. So thank you, Young Living, and thank you, Ninja.
Does Young Living know that you show this video? I bet they don't. They're about to, though.
Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys have
What is her name?
stuck with it here tonight because we've had a few little wonky things, right? But that's what happens when somebody
Susan is going to be a regular on my channel. I can feel it already. Susan and Kelly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
comes to the table and we have really good news to share. Like there's things that are fighting against us, right? So I think I haven't watched the chat right now. Hopefully,
I'm sorry, what? There's things fighting against you? What? The devil? Is that what you're referring to? Listen, there are powers at play that are fighting us from getting this information out to the masses. Really? Or is it your unlisted video?
you have a question, drop it in the chat. As we wrap up here, I just want to say thanks again for being here, even when we have people like me who are technically
demons.
challenged. But
Yeah.
I hope that the stories,
Angie,
right?
thank you.
Real life stories from a few people that you heard here really impacted you, but also that information. That was the point of this call, is to really help you see if we can support our own body, we can help our body make the hormone that can help us, right? Drop the weight. And as a menopausal woman, I
Oh
can
my
hear,
God.
right? We always are struggling in different things. So, but there is a natural, sustainable path to better health. You just heard a few stories. So if you are ready to take action and make positive changes, the 14-day reset is what people have been talking about here. This concept, and I guess you could say program, has been around. It is almost 2 years. I wish we had a number of people that have went through this program and how much that they've dropped and released, right, in weight. But not everybody that comes in needs to lose weight, and you still see other benefits, which is powerful. But you will.
If the goal is weight loss and you are signing people up for this that don't need to lose weight, their goals are not weight loss, or they're happy with where they're at, you're selling them a weight loss thing. How does that work? This is giving, guys, the supplement's going to give you energy and it's going to help you sleep. How does that work? Those are two different processes in the body. What are you talking about?
Release inflammation. So the program is designed with everything you need, the tools, the resources, what you need to do as take a fresh start. Because I saw the comments, people said, I've tried different things. I'm about to give up. I'm not sure what to do. This is it, right?
No, this is not it. This is the opposite of what you should do. One, you shouldn't trust your health to somebody in a multi-level marketing company that has zero credentials, this person, in my opinion, to be guiding you on how to work out, what to eat, and what supplements you should be taking. First of all, if you're considering taking a supplement, please go and have lab work done and go talk to your doctor and see if you're deficient in anything that would require supplementation. Please don't just start taking stuff because it sounds good. And the marketing, from your favorite influencers, like, oh my God, this is amazing. I've been taking this. They're probably sharing an affiliate link, not disclosing that. And they're making money, hoping that you buy it from them telling their emotional story and how great they feel. Please stop. Oh God, please stop. Go to your doctor, go to your medical professional, go to have blood work done. Please and thank you. Oh my God. Also, weight loss is not health. Okay.
because you want a community that's going to cheer you on when you are ready to be like, I'm done, right? Because that is what friends are for, and you get that. So with the 14
I'm
days,
sorry, what? That is what friends are for, to prey on you in your emotional state of feeling hopeless within your body because of societal pressures that you should be looking a certain way and weighing a certain way, weighing a certain amount, and wearing a specific pant size. So you are desperate to find a solution. So your friend should financially prey on you in those moments and say, "Oh, I've got this thing. It's a 14-day reset." What happens on day 15? Okay.
reset, you get a free app that you can use. Okay, it's free. So the free app, it puts everything in one place. So you're going to find all of the guidance that you need. You get meal plans, which I'm going to tell you.
You are not qualified to do that. And I'd venture to say that the other person, I can't remember her name, probably not qualified to be giving meal plans either. And the pharmacist, definitely not qualified to be giving meal plans, let alone any other distributor that joins this team in Young Living and says, "Oh, well, we already have everything. We've got the systems." Those people are not qualified to be giving meal plans to anybody, unless you're a registered dietitian.
And you get exercise options that you can plug into.
It was hard, this one.
So you get 8 whole food meal plans. So if you're stuck on like, I don't really know what to eat, I don't want to figure out a meal plan, and and all of.
Here's the thing. If they are changing the way that they are eating, they are manipulating their caloric intake. If they are introducing intermittent fasting, they are manipulating their caloric intake. So the results that these people are getting, if they are experiencing weight loss, is that from manipulating their caloric intake, or is it from the Young Living products? I would venture to say it's probably from manipulating their caloric intake. Just my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
Of that, it's a lot of brain work. We've got you. There's 8 to choose from. So you can fit the plan that fits your lifestyle, whether you are out of the home all day and really struggling with food, or maybe you're a parent and that's the last thing you want to think about. There are options, friends. So workouts to meet you where you're at, from weight training to walking routines, and even share exercises, right? Things that you can do, even if movement is a real struggle for you right now. And then again, access to that supportive community. So literally thousands of people have
a community of people that use toxic positivity and love bombing to make sure that you are taking their Young Living products for longer. Don't give up, guys. Just give it, the full 14 days, take all of those products. Oh, what happens on day 15? Well, you take a couple days off and you got to start it all over again. Make sure that you order that 14-day reset. There's no end to this. I think one person said that they had done the 14-day reset from the website we looked at 3 times. Also, Kelly, yes. This part makes me very nervous. Very nervous.
Gone through a 14-day reset. And so that term, a 14-day reset, if you are, new to that word and term, there's many of us here that are not, but every single month.
Raise your hand in the chat if you ordered burgundy mascara, because I talked about it today. And when you try it, I'm going to need you to tag me or send me pictures if you're comfortable. I need to see it on your eyes because I think it is so fun. I need to see it. That's my personal request. Okay, please and thank you.
We have a group go through 14 days where you are 100% on to these elements of drinking your Ningxia, eating your food, moving your body, and drinking water. And then after that 14 days, you can choose to kind of stay on that routine, or you can kind of go back. I like the 80-20 rule. So I kind of stay focused on a lot of those concepts, right? And then if you want to do another reset the following month, you are all there. Your community's there and you start up and you are repowered again. So it is amazing. So, and then the last thing, which is really powerful, if you liked hearing people's testimonies here, We actually offer 2 Zoom testimony calls. They're 30 minutes. They happen twice a month, and you hear real stories from people that have had all kinds of different things, whether they have been able to help their body with some certain issues that they've been having, or it's dropping weight.
To the person that sent this to me, if you have access to those 30-minute calls, I would love to see them. I would love to react to these personal testimony calls that are only 30 minutes. I can only imagine the health claims. And quite frankly, I would like to put a whole Google Drive together of Young Living health claims from this team and these individuals to send to compliance and to the FTC. Please and thank you.
All kinds of things. And so I encourage you to join one of those calls if you're still kind of like, I don't know. So all you need to do is reach out to the person that shared this call with you, because they are going to be the one to kind of walk you through, like, yes, here's the Zoom call link, join and listen to.
I don't know what team it is. Let me think about this.
To another testimony call. If you are ready, the only product you need, friends, for this
You're
is
not my
an
friend.
infrared, and they will help you get it. There's even a way that you could host a little gathering and you can get yours, and you don't have to pay for it. You will get your product paid for. So do not let a financial obstacle be in the way of you literally giving your body a fresh start. So again, thank you for joining. I'm so happy that
I'm done with her. I can't, you guys. I can't do any more with her. Can't do it. Why is that looking like that? I don't understand why. Okay, anyways. Did I hate that? Yes, every second of it. And I'm sure you guys did too. That was awful. The health claims, the emotional manipulation, the spiritual manipulation, the appeal to authority fallacy that we saw specifically in this. Hate it. Hate it. Thanks for being here through this whole thing. Shout out to the replay crew. I'm glad that I gave the content warnings that I did at the beginning, because I didn't watch this whole thing. Just from what I saw with the members earlier, it was pretty rough. I had no idea what we were in store for on the back end of this video. So guys, don't join an MLM. Please don't join an MLM. And if you're somebody that is struggling with your relationship with food, please work with professionals. Please, work with people that are certified to help you in whatever area you are looking to improve or change, whether that's your eating habits. Work with a registered dietitian, work with a personal trainer, so that they can help you navigate this safely, because everything that I saw tonight was not navigating this safely at all, in my opinion. So if you have not already liked the video, if you would, that would be amazing. Subscribe. It helps me get the word out so people don't fall for things like this. I thought this was absolutely horrific. And yeah, tell me what you had for dinner after this is done going live. Tell me what you ate or what your favorite food is. I would love to hear that. I can hear my oven opening. I think my husband made salsa chicken bakes, which I'm very excited about. It's delicious. Highly suggest it, from the Stay Fit Mom Krista on Instagram. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go. I'm still processing this. I am glad I already worked out, because it makes me want to go work out, but I'm not going to. Okay. I'll see you all on the next video, which will be Friday. Friday's video is, what is Friday's video? I don't remember. But anyways, I put out videos, edited videos Monday and Friday, and live stream on Wednesdays. So anyways, thank you guys for being here again. I appreciate y'all so much. And don't join an MLM. I know I already said that, but I'm going to say it again because this was atrocious. Okay, I'll see y'all next time.